Sports Card Show, the only 1 hour radio show that gives you the very latest in sports memorabilia news from around the world. Here are your hosts, industry expert Imran Pilati.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's funny.
Fumble the snap.
I haven't been in the studio in a month.
Yeah, sure is.
I'm here with Big Shep. This is Imran Pilati, Nate behind the window. Good morning, everybody. True Sports Card Show here on Sacktown Sports 1140. It's 10:02 a.m. We are live and local. And Nate is adjusting the cameras on the YouTube.
It's 10 a.m. Do you know where your kids are?
I have no clue where my kid is right now.
Either do I. I hope someone's looking after
Well,
him.
good morning to all of you. It's good to see all of you back. Let me make sure that I can see the chat. Sacktown Breaks 916. We here. MS is here. We're excited. I've been gone, Shep.
It's been nice.
Can we edit this out on live?
Wow.
Yeah.
It comes out.
So we've got some updates.
Yes, lots going on.
I went to Disneyland with my family. I've been gone out of the entire state for a little while. I was at Fanatics Fest in New York. I was at Cleveland for the National. I was in Burbank for the card show last week, along with taking my son and wife to Disneyland. And at 3:15 a.m. on Sunday night going into Monday morning, I get a message on my phone, a beep, an alert saying glass break at your store. And I freak out. They ask me if I want to call the cops. I said, yes, of course. And then I immediately went to the cameras and I see two little idiots scurrying away into their stolen car that they took. So yes, for us to start off today, I want to talk about our store getting broken into. Now we've put in measures since then, so I don't mind talking a little bit because we have everything. We have, basically we've now armed our store like Home Alone. So we've got like paint cans that are coming from the ceiling. We got sharks with freaking laser beams on their forehead.
The Lego.
We got
Lego all over the ground.
Yeah, we got Lego, so that way when burglars step on them, they're gonna really feel the pain of stepping on Legos. We've created a moat around our building. There's no way that's gonna happen again. But
you didn't build a wall though, dude.
Listen, let's edit that out. So I call Shep and I'm freaked out. It's 3:15 in the morning. I'm in Southern California. I'm with Beckett and Jessica in SoCal. And I call Shep and he answers, thank God. And then you ran down there.
Yeah.
I think did you beat the police?
No, they were there when I pulled up, but I got up there as quick as I could, pulled up, and they were still in there clearing the building, the shop. And out comes one of the officers with one of those big riot shields that you see like in them. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the next comes out another with a dog, another one, a second officer comes out and a third comes out with a dog, and everything was clear. And I had to identify myself, go through that process. We go in and unarmed and I get to see what the damage was. And I mean, outside of the front door and the glass being broken, that was the only physical damage that was done. And I went inside and saw the items they had taken and kind of done a rough estimate on what that would look like. But I can tell you just the emotion of walking in and someone else have been in there without permission and the violation it felt, and not only to us, but it came later. It was just to think about all the community that we have at the shop, the families, the kids, our everyday customers, the longtime customers.
Those violations, you're violated.
And we got that feedback. I mean, through social media, once we put it out there and it was on the news, and they were there pretty quick. The news wanting to get some info on it.
News was in the parking lot while you were still cleaning up the place.
Yeah. And, so that's a weird spot to be in the middle of the night to try to understand what just happened and also give some information and put it out there. Not sure what to do at the time. And we bounced back. And that's what I said. That's the biggest thing I've said this whole thing. Hey, we're going to bounce back. It's
bounce back. You had set the store to be open.
Yeah. We opened at 11 like normal, and we had a great Monday too. It was weird. Like we had a fabulous day in the shop, with what we do. And, the people came in, wanted to know so many calls. Hey, what can we do? I'm so sorry what happened. What can we do? And it was like, you know what? We're good. Come and hang out with us. Come to be part of this and come check out our new barn door in the front we had for a couple of days, what we called it.
My favorite is, did something happen? No, we decided to replace the front glass door with a big old plywood. It's just,
big
it's
ugly
more-
piece of
just
plywood.
more aesthetic for us.
Yeah, cut was like the modern farmhouse.
So where does that leave us right now? So people ask, well, what was stolen? About $15,000 worth of wax was stolen. When we say wax, for those of you learning the language, it's the unopened sealed boxes with cards in them. So those were taken. 2 individuals in and out in 45 seconds using a stolen car. We've given the chance of Rockland PD and Roseville PD to work and try to find what they can. And they've had little to no success, but they are getting better at it. So, Shep, we've talked about bounties in the hobby.
Yeah, like there's a bounty out for that Steph Curry, the Curry, Katie, LeBron 1-of-1 auto.
Yeah, there's a bounty. Then there's a bounty there's been bounties for the Topps debut cards, like the Volpe was 150,000.
Yeah, the Brady 12 of 50 auto that's out there hasn't surfaced yet.
So I think it's an appropriate time for us to offer a bounty.
Ooh.
So what I'd like to do live and local here on Sacktown Sports 1140 is right now, anybody that can provide me, Emran Pilati, with the information that leads to the arrest of the 2 individuals that were there, I'm going to offer $5,000 cash bounty right now.
Whoa.
$5K right now.
5 racks.
On the radio. I'm looking at Nate right now.
It was me.
Nate's going to turn
I sure
himself
could use
in.
that cash. I was like, how do you turn into 2 people? I need both of them.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing some information on our social media on Instagram. We are going to go get these guys because here's the interesting part about what's happened. Other card shops have been broken into, burglarized, etc.
Some of them multiple times, unfortunately.
And again, if you're listening, burglars, I've booby trapped the place. We've got, again, sharks with freaking laser beams on their head, a moat. We got
AJ willing to move in, live in the back. I love that. He was the man. He's
like,
like, I'll just live in the back. Give me a cot. I'm good to go, Emran.
like the guy that sells Christmas trees. He stays in the
with the Christmas trees all winter.
Exactly. $5,000 bounty for if you could give me the information leading to the arrest of the 2 individuals. Let's make it happen. I'm tired of card shops, hobby shops getting burglarized by these guys or gals, but based on the video, you can see the build is they appear to be males, and nothing happens.
And I can tell they're younger. Did you notice? And I didn't show this to you yet, but I was rewatching some of the video. The guy hopped over the case to get into the basketball side.
Did he?
Hopped over it. So they're probably younger individuals, I would say.
Okay, they have some unique character. Yeah, well, they have some unique. Yeah, their ability of being absolute
scumbags.
How do I?
Scumbags.
See me at the store. I'll tell you how I feel about them.
Because we don't want Nate to have to use that button he has over there.
The dumb button constantly.
Yeah. No, it's just like I said. It's a stub in the toe for us as a business for the money part of it. The biggest thing I think is the violation that we feel and the customers have felt. We had a customer that called, an older customer, and he was saucy, let's just say. And it's shown us though what we've built in almost 3 years in the community we have, the people that have responded and how they've responded, which is great. I think that's helped us out the most, is seeing the comments and the responses of, hey, what can we do to help you? And I know you posted, Emran, earlier this week. Hey, these are three reasons how you can help our shop.
Yeah, I have them right in front of me.
Let's do that.
So the first one is that if you've ever had a great experience by us or our team, we would love a 5-star review with a commentary behind it, in the narrative and the reviews on Google. That's what really moves us. Some people ask, do you want reviews on Yelp? The answer is sure, but I really don't care about Yelp because Yelp is in one of those positions that they hold you hostage if you want to pay for it.
Not a friend because they call me every morning at 9 a.m. for the last 3 years.
Saying, do you want to
and I just hang up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So if you can leave a 5-star review, if we've ever given you great service from the store, that's huge and helpful. Second one is if you want to pick up some swag, come by the store and buy swag, stuff that's True Sports Cards branded, and we'll sell it to you at cost at the moment, because we just want to make sure that people are wearing our swag, supporting the store, and showing that they love what we provide.
And one of the best things, we just the new shirt, we've had it for a little bit now. We have a good quantity. It says My Card Shop, and the O in shop is our True logo. they look great, and that's a great way to support us and wear it around town, and go wear it to other shows and
We'll do
other
it at
events.
cost.
And
Yeah, $8 for a t-shirt, $10 for the baseball raglan.
Yeah.
So we're good. And then the third thing is donating cards. So if you have newer cards that you've been collecting and you just have extra, just come by and donate the cards, because what we'll do is we'll make kid packs for them. And whenever, just so you know, anytime that cards are donated, let's say that somebody opens a box, a hobby box, and they're like, I don't want to keep these base, you can have them. We never, ever, ever resell them. We always give them back out to the kids in the community. Anything that's donated to a shop should, in my opinion, should never be resold, because they were given to us by somebody that paid good money for those cards.
And I love playing the trivia games with the kids because I'm a big trivia dork. So I'll grab them and go, hey, like, who's your favorite team? And I'll go through the stack, find their team, or have them ask trivia so they can kind of earn the card. And I'll try to do it with a couple of them. So
but you're a softie. You give them the cards anyway.
Pretty much. Yeah. No,
You're
I give them
such
the
a
cards, but I want them to kind of, have some fun with it and challenge their buddies with it. And they all leave with cards and happy, because that's the memories I remember as a kid. So I want to try to recreate those too for this, these guys that come in.
We've both lost our dads, and we honor their lives all the time. But my dad was an absolute jerk to me when playing basketball. And here's why I bring this up. Like, obviously he was taller than me. I was a little boy. We had a basketball hoop in our driveway. I know you're going to talk about height again. You want to talk about width?
Hey, you better watch
You're
it.
gonna win.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna say that my dad would never let me win. Like, he'd swat the ball away and he'd steal the ball from me. Like, he was very good at making me sure that if I won, I really won. And I remember beating him 2 times in a row, and he's like, I can't play you anymore. Right? That was my dad. So while you're the softie that gives the trivia question, and if they get it close enough, you give them the bag.
Yeah.
Not me, man. I'm just like, sorry, kid, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. You're like the Santa Claus in Christmas Story. You kick the kid down the slide at the end of the thing. Yeah. You've had your time. Bye. Whop. There he goes.
So thank you very much for those of you that have supported our shop during this difficult time, but we're up and ready and running again. And, community has been awesome, and just really thankful for all of you to support us. And support comes in a lot of different ways. One of the things that you could do to support us is come to our Tops Hobby Rip Night, which is going to be held on September 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. And Shep, I know that you were part of the last one that we did, as was I. So why don't you give a little details on this?
Yeah. So Tops Rip Night, great things. We're going to set up a little differently. I think this time too, is we're going to put out 10 tables for the younger dealers, 16 and under. We're going to have, we have a list of the shop. If you want to come sign up, you need to have your information, a guardian with you. They need to be there with you throughout this event. And we'll have a table set up with a tablecloth, and you can bring your cards and wheel and deal like a card dealer. And we're going to have you guys set up on the sidewalk. We already have a handful of signups, but we're going to do 10 spots. If we get over 10 kids, we're going to just random the names, and those are good pick. We have 11 or 12. Emma and I can squeeze that in. So we'll see what that looks like, but we're going to set it up. We're going to have giveaways from Tops. The shop has stuff we're going to do giveaway, but you can come down and hang out with local collectors, and it's just going to be a fun experience to get to meet other people in the hobby. And I love that now Fanatics, with owning Tops, has started to do more of these things. We've had National Trading Card Day. We've had National Trading Card Night, or an event where we've done that. These Rip Nights, it's just so much fun, because just the pure excitement of coming and getting to spend a Saturday night and hang out and talk cards is awesome. These are always my favorite nights to be at the shop. And, even if we put in a full day, we do the radio, do a card show, which we have that day, and we're going to roll right into this. I told B, I said, you're not going to see me at all that Saturday. I'm going to get up.
Being your wife.
Being my wife. Yeah,
sorry.
My wife, I said, you're not going to see me. I'm be gone the whole day, but it's a day I'm excited for, because it's cards all day long and all kinds of different aspects of the hobby. Or are we going to get experience, but come down and hang out with us and have fun, be a dealer yourself. Like, that's what I love is these kids nowadays, when you see these 10, 12-year-olds, the guys were telling me at Burbank, 7-year-olds are walking up buying $400 cards. Like you and I would go buy a pack of gum at the gas station today. Like, no mind. Like, yeah, it's $400. Yeah, here. And I'm like, when I was 7, I was lucky to have 4 quarters to rub together to go get a couple packs of Tops. And
well, I know what you make now. So you're lucky to have 4.
Yeah.
You're lucky to have 4 quarters now.
Yes.
Because
you give my wife the check, and yeah.
So
But,
we're
no,
looking
it's
forward to
gonna be
that.
great.
That's September 14th. That's a Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. We'll be giving away a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
I got some of the giveaways. They were shipped 3 days ago. We're going to be giving away full on 2024 Topps complete sets. I'm going to be giving those away
Oh, that's
for
awesome.
those.
Put my name in one of those.
Again,
One.
you're welcome to buy it. Save up your paychecks.
Okay.
Yeah.
But by the way, the shop is at 6661 Stanford Ranch Road, Rockland, California. So you can always come
I'm
see
really
us.
proud of you.
We're actually open right now.
We are.
AJ and Donovan's like to call Bert and Ernie. They're down hanging out because they're best friends. They love hanging out. They work all day together and then they go hang out and go do stuff in real life. And I'm like, guys, like Bert and Ernie.
Are you?
And I had to explain to him who Bert and Ernie were.
Yeah.
Which made me feel 100.
The way that you just said that, you looked at me like you wanted me to be that with you.
No.
Let me just tell you,
Tango and Cash.
Not interested.
Yeah.
Not interested.
But no, they're down there working the shop. You can hang out with them or give them a call at 916-259-1993 and ask them all the questions you want, what's in the shop. So
we're certainly looking to buy some cards, even though we've come from 3 different card shows over the last month. We sure could use a refill.
we can't get enough.
We cannot get enough. So we're looking to buy your cards. Hey, if you have any interest, go hit up Donovan, go hit up AJ today. Feel free to come by the shop. I will be there tomorrow and we will be open on Labor Day. So we'll be open Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'll be there on Monday hanging out. Will you?
No, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm taking off for 2 days and to undisclosed locations, and my phone will be on silent.
Creepy.
Disappear with the kids and the wife and go have a couple days.
Will you come back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will be back. Hold on. Yeah. Last time Imran let me go on a vacation, I was out for like a year. So
I think
let's just see what happens.
I think
Imran and I are not allowed to go to Disneyland.
I was gonna say,
sure.
I think we have a Disneyland curse. I go to Disneyland for the first time. It's my first vacation with my family, and since Becca was born.
Yeah.
And then we get broken into.
Yeah.
And then you went to Disneyland
April of 23, and I got ill and was gone for basically a year.
Yeah.
And by the way,
In a
I
wheelchair.
just put in my request to be off a week in November to go for my daughter's birthday to Disneyland. So we're gonna have to come sage the shop and get like a witch doctor, crystals and jewels or whatever we need to cleanse that lady from Poltergeist. That little lady, we need her to come to the shop.
That's what we're gonna do.
And cleanse it. So.
All right, let's talk about cards since this is a card show.
Yes.
All right. So for those of you, de-internet yourself as MC in the chat.
MC is my guy right there.
All right, everybody. So we've had quite the strain on our pocketbook at the card shop because of all of the new releases that came out this week. Shep has a list. Let's just quickly go through the list and then let's break down each one, Shep.
24 Topps Pristine Baseball. Quite a large box. We also have, for the first time in a long time, 24 Topps Chrome Basketball is out. It is player license, not league licensed yet, but Victor's in there. We also have 23 Topps Composite Football. Again, player license. Great to have Topps making football cards again and basketball all in the same week. Also, 23 Select Football just dropped, and a brand new product, 2024 Boys of Summer Baseball from Panini, which is a mid to high end box they just dropped as well. So we'll get into the details here. I want to start off with Pristine, because if it's not pristine, her name must be Christine. I don't know.
You are a baseball enthusiast.
Yeah, I love baseball cards.
Through and through.
Baseball.
You are Mason at the shop really is our prospect guy. So he loves his Bowman, but you are a Topps enthusiast forever.
Yep.
You are a Major League Baseball guy. Pristine last year was pretty good. This year, I haven't seen any open in front of my face, but we did sell a couple already. Talk about the actual collation of this.
Yeah. So in a hobby box, you're going to get 10 refractor parallels. So nice shiny cards that dance for you, as I like to say, when you move them in the light. You're going to get 5 inserts. You're going to get 2 autographs. And on top of that, you're going to get a 3rd autograph, but this one will have a relic. Mm-hmm. You're going to get some encased cards, which will have being like a one touch with the Topps Pristine sticker across the top, meaning, hey, this card's pristine. It's never been touched. It's never been held by human hands. It's in this case. So
how does it get into this thing?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody put it in there, but that's what that's what they want you to like. That's the idea behind it. Like, it's not circulated, basically. Like, this card was put in this case, sealed away, and it's out there.
It's delivered to the customer as best protected as possible.
Correct. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it being banged around and pack fell and you're getting edges beat up.
Yeah.
So the idea is this encased one touch card has has a higher chance of it jamming than it would
Yep.
not.
And they also are going to, you have, what they do is I love it because they load it up with the rookies, veterans, Hall of Famers, and current stars. So you're getting the names of folks in here. Like you're going from Larry Doby and Cody Bellinger to guys like we have Shota, the rookie for the Cubs. Just you got lots of, I mean, Jackson Holiday's in here. He leads it off.
I just like how you broke out Larry Doby out of nowhere.
I'm just looking at the checklist for Mike Trout, Larry Doby, Randy Johnson.
So Larry Doby, was he MLB or was he only in the Negro League?
He broke the barrier for the Indians.
Got it.
So he was the first American black player in the American League. Yeah. I mean, so it just loads up Jordan Lawler. I mean, so it spans all of the baseball ages, really.
The interesting part about these packs are they're a pack inside of a pack inside of a pack. So you're opening through almost like those Russian dolls where they come out of
nesting
each other.
dolls.
Nesting dolls. Yeah, what are they called? So it's like that. But Topps Pristine is a very popular product. It's been one that's been around for a little while. We recently introduced a cash price versus credit price.
Yep.
That's new to our shop. I decided to do that in the last week. A lot of people are like, can you give me a discount? And what I always felt it was unfair. And so what I did was I decided, let's go ahead and make it to where the credit card processing fees that we avoid, let's go ahead and pass that savings along to anybody that does cash.
Yeah.
So we always report everything. Government, if you're listening to us, don't worry. I pay my taxes. But
yes, you do.
Ouch. Ouchie. But I will just say that if we don't have to pay the credit card processing fee, let's pass along the savings. So I believe that this product is $5.50 on the shelf with card or $5.35 without if you go cash. So it's a great product in that higher to higher tier. Would you describe that, Shep?
Yeah.
It's one of Topps's more expensive products when it comes to baseball.
Yeah.
It's still below Luminance. It's still below
Dynasty, that kind of stuff. But it's that mid to high end tier. But again, great looking cards, chrome cards. You're getting encased cards. You're getting multiple autographs. You're getting auto relics. It's a really pretty looking product. So
pretty good. Speaking of pretty good, 2023-24 Topps Chrome basketball. Hey, basketball is my jam. You know that. I love it. What were your initial thoughts on the Chrome basketball?
Just one, excited to see back. Able to pulled Victor Wembanyama rookie autographs, is awesome. People are like, hey, you got to kill it because it doesn't have the logos. Topps did a really good job on a lot of the photoshopping out the jerseys and the design of the cards. They even use like the 1972 design.
Yeah, cool design. That's a Julius Erving rookie.
Yeah, and it's got the card looks like it was made in 1970. It just says 70s on it, just the style. And so just a beautiful card. Again, chrome.
If you look at us, we look like we're from the 70s too.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Again,
we're vintage.
Yeah, vintage. Chrome card, shiny. So that's always good. That's what everybody's after. But on those on-card autos, it's amazing. It's one of those products where they have a bunch of different SKUs. So you're going to have a hobby box. There's a breaker box that's coming out. There's a blaster box. And there's also going to be a monster box coming. So a lot of different ways to be able to collect these and different price points. But in a hobby box, you're going to get at least one refractor, a couple, 3 prism refractors, 3 negative refractors, which is cool. Really neat look. A Youthquake, which is a fun insert, a season's best insert. You're getting a couple coast to coast, some other inserts, but you're also going to get 2 autographs. You're going to get 2 autographs in a chrome product from Topps when a lot of basketball products of this ilk currently are 1 autograph.
Yep.
But you're getting 2.
And the exciting part about it is the opportunities of players that for the first time you're going to be able to get their autograph on a Topps Chrome product or even at all because of the exclusive agreements with Fanatics. So you've got Wemby as an opportunity. Brandon Miller.
There's a guy
Scoot
down in LA. We haven't had autographs for a long time.
Is LeBron in this product?
LeBron James he is in this. Captain LeBron, or what was they calling him?
Captain LeBron.
Yeah, what was the nickname they had for him at the Olympics? But anyway, LeBron's in the product. They had a fun name, like Le Captain or something they were calling.
Did they?
Yeah, there was a nickname going around for a little bit that the kids were using.
Bet. All right, so this is exciting. We've had some really cool cards open up at the shop. We love seeing hobby boxes open in the shop. Any boxes open up in the shop because I've said this before. And I'll say it again. We just don't open boxes. You and I, the team, we don't open boxes. We prefer to leave them on the shelf for I almost said for burglars to come and steal them, but
our paying customers.
$5,000 bounty. Let's get these fools.
Yep.
So yeah, for our customers to pull fire, and we've seen some incredible stuff. We've seen some Wemby's pulled. And speaking of Wemby's being pulled, we just learned this morning that the Superfractor Victor Wembanyama autograph 1/1 was pulled this morning.
Yep.
And as all influencers and their sometimes idiotic takes come into play, by the way, some
Instant
influencers
reactions.
should never be influencers. They're so dumb with some of their commentary.
Take them with a grain of salt.
Yeah, whatever. Just they're stupid. So they're saying, oh, well, the product's going to go down in value now. All
It's
the
over.
boxes.
Just throw them away. Throw all those
over.
boxes away.
Bro, if you were buying Topps Chrome basketball with the intention of you pulling that Wemby, and now the chase is over and you're not going to be buying anymore, you're a clown. Calm down.
Or
the product is not going to go down in value because one card was pulled that was a Superfractor. It's a 1 in a bazillion chance of you hitting it. Now, because you can't hit it, you're not going to buy it anymore. You're an idiot.
That's like saying, hey, like when the lottery gets this, like
the Mega Millions was hit. I guess I'm never going to play the lottery
ever again.
The lottery, they're not going to sell them for $1 a ticket. They're going to be 50 cents a ticket because the Mega Millions is down.
Yeah.
You don't be stupid. There's still an incredible amount of other Superfractors available.
Or other Victor Wembanyama autos in there.
I just saw the 1972 LeBron refractor version of this Victor Wemby signed, went for $4,000 yesterday on eBay. So you're telling me you're not going to spend $500, $600 on a box because now all of a sudden the $1 million card was pulled, and now all of a sudden a $30,000 or a $5,000 or a $16,000 card or even a $500 card isn't worth your time? Get out of here.
I'm going to tell you right now. I still predict we saw the price jump from it came out on Wednesday, but from Tuesday to Wednesday there was a price jump, and when during the day on Wednesday the price is going up, and we left our price alone for the full day, and then we did have to make a small adjustment because we pretty much sold through our first allocation. We had to go back buy more. That price obviously went up, so we had to take ours up a little bit. But I can tell you this product is going to stay the same, if not go up a little bit, because also people are going to set these boxes aside too, because they look and see what the 03, 04 Topps Chrome with LeBron and Carmelo go for.
$16,000 a box.
And now the fact that there are redemption autos in this, but Topps has said, hey, we're going to honor those for 10 years.
You can sit on it
for a decade.
Yep.
And let this class season for 2-3 years. And who knows what that $600 and something box is 5 years from now.
You know what's not in there? Panini points. I know it's a different brand, and I'm being sarcastic about it, but I'll tell you, nobody gets more pissed off than me watching a customer buy a box and then have an expectation of autos. And think about this.
On average, as we call it.
Yeah. So Panini has an example in their optic box. They guarantee one auto. One. So what if that one auto is 500 Panini points?
It doesn't.
I'd be so mad.
And
it sucks for me as the owner of a shop to look at your customer and say, man, that sucks that happened.
Yeah, that optic box, is in the $500 to $600 range. And when you get one of those, even with those points, Imran, if you go and find an autograph that it's just the leftover stuff that was never redeemed or sent out for Panini, that's what they put on that site. And unfortunately, if you go on and find something you do want, guess what? You're on the hook for shipping now too, which is like $8. Now,
and
I can tell you from a guy that ships cards every day, all day, it does not cost $8 to send a bubble mailer from Dallas, Texas, anywhere in the United States. It's more around like maybe $5. They're charging it anyway.
I mean, just eat the damn.
So my late great friend, Cardboard Icons, Ben Aguirre, for a long time, his kids and his nephew made up this song, Panini Points or Poop. Remind me, I'll have to show you the video. It's great. But it is like, even when kids, like, they're like, it's a disappointment, it's a letdown. It's like, hey, guys, we're going to go to Disneyland today. And like, you're like, oh, wait, no, we're taking you to the state carnival, or not even the carnival. We're just taking this carnival down the street.
County fair.
We're taking you, or the county fair. We're going to go down and see some livestock and ride the tilt-a-whirl. And
so what you're saying is disappointment is inevitable in some cases.
Yes.
And Topps Chrome, so far, we haven't seen disappointment.
Nope.
The box price has already jumped to about $6.50 a box on Hobby. We have a discount for a price for cash. I don't remember what it is, but it's less than that. But you can pretty much count on that box being between $625 and $700 moving forward at the moment, even with that Wemby being pulled.
Yep.
Strangely enough, we also have, not strangely enough, yesterday I was on Drive Guys, and Whitey and I were opening Topps Chrome Blaster. First pack that I opened while Whitey was talking, I pulled a Victor Wembanyama green refractor, and he was all pumped for me. And I go, "This is yours." And he goes, I can't take this. And I ended up just leaving and letting Whitey have it. That card's worth about $150, and it came out of a $60 blaster is what we sell ours for right now. So we have blasters, we have Hobby, and then Megas will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. But what a great product for you to jump in and take a part with. All right, let's talk about composite football, which is an exciting product. I've loved this product, and the price point is right. Talk about Shep.
No, it's great. So they came out with composite football, and anybody's familiar just in the hobby, it's similar to what Panini Chronicles is. It's where they take a handful of different brands and put it under one brand, which is composite.
One type
release,
of box.
yes.
Yeah, one release.
So you're able to get multiple different designs in here, which is awesome. You're going to have Topps Chrome in here. You're going to get a brand called Resurgent, some Resurgent rookies. You're going to get Topps Chrome Black. You're going to get Finest, Cosmic Chrome, Midnight, Heritage, Topps Gallery, and Allen and Ginter. So all kinds of different products put into one. Barry Sanders has autographs in here. My dude, from when, awesome to see that. You're getting Bryce Young and CJ Stroud autos. Rookie autos in here. Anthony Richardson, your Will Levis. I saw Jim McMahon's on the checklist. Here's a name, and it's kind of semi-local. He went to Shasta College before USC and was the last starting white cornerback in the NFL. Jason Sehorn is in this product. Just a name.
Angie Harmon's ex-husband.
I have not heard that name in a million years. I looked down. Jason Sehorn on the checklist, card number 15. Manning and Brady are in here. I mean, it's just great stuff. There's Tom Brady autographs in here. Are you kidding me?
The Brady 101 Superfractor was pulled auto, just to let you know.
Product's dead.
So yeah, the product's dead.
Walking
completely.
away.
Yeah.
Just give it all to me.
These boxes are $400 on our shelf right now, $375 on a cash price for 2 autos out of a box with the opportunity at Stroud, Bryce Young, and more. What a good Brady.
Okay. Ed McCaffrey. I mean, I'm just excited. There are some fun names on this list.
Did you say Ed McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Crazy
Christian's
McCaffrey.
dad. Yeah. Luke, by the way, Luke McCaffrey, I heard sleeper in fantasy football this year with the Commanders. Just a heads up there. Darren Sproles. Now, that's a guy you can get behind because he's taller than you.
How do you, Nate,
get fired on your day off?
Yeah, how do you just completely remove his ability to speak on the mic? Is that possible?
I think you meant to say the opposite.
That I'm taller than him.
Yes.
Than Darren Sproles. But he said because you can get behind him because Darren Sproles is taller than you, Emron, is what he said to me.
Yeah.
This is the kind of misinformation that Shep provides on a weekly basis. That is the
goat.
Yeah, you are not the
I
goat.
am the goat. I am the goat.
you're
There we have
really
the goat of the war today goes to.
Yeah.
We have a little goat award, by the way, at the shop that we hand out occasionally. And it might not have been started with Nate and the goat.
I love this product. I've seen, now I don't want to jinx us, but I've seen 3 boxes opened. Okay. And we sold more than 3, but the 3 boxes I've seen opened have had Anthony Richardson autograph in every box.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
I was off yesterday and this came out.
Yeah.
It's
crazy. I don't know if that's obviously that collation probably isn't going to be the right one. Could you imagine 8 boxes in a case and every single one has Anthony Richardson?
You get an auto. You get an auto. You get an AR.
And believe me, I did not use a CT scanner to find this out. I actually really saw it with my own eyes. We bought one back from one of our customers and then we immediately sold it. So we're very excited about that. Anthony Richardson's in the product and just about everybody else is. I don't think that there's any Panini exclusives that are not in this box.
Yeah. No, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited.
I love it. I think it's a great product. And I think at sub $400, I think it's a great product, really well worth coming in and buying.
Yeah. In the 24 season, so the 24 football season, the one we're getting ready to head into here in a couple of weeks, and the 24-25 basketball season that starts in, I think, October. those will be the last years that Panini has control of the product, and then Topps will have full control. They have player licensing and team licensing they'll be able to use. So this is just a preview of it, but I can always tell you that Topps, for the longest time, even though Fanatics owns them, I feel like when they have a product they haven't released in a long time or it's a new product, they tend to want you to come back and buy it the following year. So it tends to be kind of tasty.
Oh, you think it?
I think the boxes are a little juiced than more than normal, because I've seen a lot of Wemby autos, and I'm here for it. I'm great. They want to get the collector hooked and understanding, hey, we got 2 years of this to build our collector base to come back and buy basketball and football from us, because they haven't since 2000. And basketball's 2009-10 was the last year, right?
Right.
They had basketball, and it's been since 2015. Our guy Johnny Manziel, it was in 14, and Jameis Winston in 15. That was the last year they did football, was in 2015. So it's been a long time, and now they're just giving us a taste. And it's only going to, I think, only get better from this. But if you want to get in, this is the year to do it and be early. Be an early adopter.
That was a bad draft in 15 to end with, because that was Marcus Mariota, that was Jameis Winston.
But you were excited about it because you had 2 quarterbacks, 1-2, a Heisman Trophy winner, a national championship winner. They went to teams that were like the Titans traded up to get that pick. 13 was way worse when the best player out of that draft is Kelsey, and he doesn't have a ton of stuff.
I think Geno Smith is in that product too.
Yeah, 13.
13. Yeah. That was a bad
EJ
one.
Manuel.
EJ Manuel, that was a bad one. The one that got juicy over time was 2014, because Manziel was in that draft, and then you're like, oh, what's in there? That was Garoppolo. That was
Mike Evans.
Yeah,
D-Hop.
But as you started going through this, Aaron Donald's in that.
Yeah.
I think the first pick that year was Clowney. That's right. Who really is. He's been solid.
Yeah,
but
don't mess with me on drafts. It's my
you,
dork.
Yeah,
You
are a dork when it comes to
dork.
drafts. All right, so let's talk about other products that are competing. And now this is the first time that product from Panini and Topps / Fanatics is going against each other. And we had release day of one of the core products that has been around for a long time, 2023 Select Football. These are expensive boxes.
Oh.
Expensive boxes. 2 autographs, 1 mem per box. Shep, talk about this bad boy.
Yeah, one of the best things. Again, this is a shiny card. You're getting RPAs in, which is rookie patch autos are available. So you get a nice chunky, as Ant says, a chunky patch with an autograph on here. It's a product that's been around for quite some time. One of the favorites. What I love about it too is that you have the chance of what they call the XRC redemptions. So it's a rookie redemption from the draft. So this product used to come out at a point in time where it was before the draft, and you would get these redemption cards. It would say quarterback 1, XRC quarterback 1, or XRC quarterback 5. And they always have the top 5 quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and then defensive player. And what it means is it's not the number 1 overall pick. It's the first quarterback taken or the 5th quarterback taken in the draft, no matter where they're taken. They make these additional cards. Now, they're not autographed or anything. They just have an XRC designation, which means like a pre-rookie before they played it in the league. And they tend to be very collectible because you're getting a taste of that. So this is a 23 product, but with a chance of getting 24 rookies in it, which is really neat to see and to have. So you're going to be able to get that. So you're going to get CJ Stroud cards, but you're also going to be able to get the chance, of getting Caleb Williams or Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors in there as well, which I think is really cool. And again, it drops right at a good time because that season's already over. This season's getting to start. So I kind of like it that it got delayed a little bit because now we know where these guys are.
I love
but
the
I'm here.
delay.
Yeah, I think it also allows us to be able to vindicate the price point because now what these rookies have put in. They put in a full season, and we know we've got to see who was the best rookie this last year.
When I remember, and I'm looking up the price right now. I remember when 2021 Panini Prism Football came out, hobby, and that was with the 5 quarterbacks.
Oh yeah,
Trevor, Mack, Fields,
Wilson,
Trey, Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Nowadays.
was the nexus of $1,200 a box. That thing's down to around $600 a box right now. I'm looking up Select Football. I want to say it's approaching $1,000. Let me just double check this here.
What
do you got it at?
Yeah, when we're doing 12 packs at that price point, I mean that's a lot of extra guacamole.
Oh, I know it. Okay, so this is what we did at the shop. Retails at $9.25.
Ooh.
Yeah, $9.25 a box. I don't like poo-pooing stuff that we actually sell.
We sell it. It's,
Some people love spending that money because they love Select because it's a core product, nice and shiny. You get zebras, you get all kinds of stuff there.
Like I said, the RPA, the Tide RPAs out of 25 are wild, awesome looking.
Yeah. But so we have it on our shelf at $925 plus tax, or all in $875. We have it at $50 cheaper, and taxes included if you go cash on that. So we have that available for you to come by the shop, pick them up. We have I think we still have a half case still left on the shelf at the moment. So feel free to come by the shop and pick that up. For those of you that are Select diehards, this product looks really good, and you have quality product because of the players involved. Not like last year where you were living off of Purdy or bust.
Well, I like how there's 4 hits. You're getting 3 autos and 1 mem and 12 packs. So I'm not real great at math, but it's 1 in every 3 packs as a
double
hit.
check that fact. Are you sure it's not
8
2
packs.
autos? 2 autos?
Sorry. Yeah, 2 autos. I
Okay.
apologize. I skipped ahead. Sorry.
Just want to make
2
sure.
autos. 2 autos. Sorry. I skipped ahead to the next product. I get too excited. Baseball.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the next product.
Yeah, 24 Boys of Summer from Panini. The first release of this. It is 8 cards a pack, 8 packs, or 1 pack per box. So you're getting 8 total cards, but 3 of them are autos, 1's a memorabilia. There's only 100 cards in the set. So your chances of hitting somebody you like are pretty nice. This is a good mixture of prospects and rookies and veterans and Hall of Famers. I mean, we have Jacob Wilson here of the Oakland Athletics, all the way to like guys like Ken Griffey and Buster Posey. I even saw my guy Bobby Witt is in there, which is great.
Junior or senior?
Bobby Witt Jr.
Okay, good.
I think-
Senior, not so much value.
Not very collectible, yeah. There's a guy named Willie Mays in this set. You know, Tom Glavine, Paul Skeens, everybody loves. I think it's just the mustache, or is it his girlfriend? I don't know, but Paul Skeens is real good at baseball. And a guy
So
from
stupid.
that Emran loves, Jim Rice.
Jim, is that because I'm Filipino?
No,
Oh, okay.
Jim Rice. No, because he's a you have a thing with the Hall of Famers, and I know you just do. You got a
Bro, you're gonna get
Rolodex.
canceled before you even get
You
started.
got a Rolodex of Hall of Famers and Jim Rice.
I do. Jim Rice is a great player and one of those that over longevity's time earned his stats.
Yes.
He was a good player, an all-star, but it's one of those cumulative stats kind of guy.
Yeah, like Harold Baines. You play long enough, you'll get there.
3,000 hits eventually.
Well, he never even got that, but
I think he did.
Baines didn't. Either did Frank or Jim.
I'm challenging you
All right.
now. Harold Baines.
He does that. Even like Joe DiMaggio's in this. So no, it's going to be a good product. I'm
You're gonna be
excited
wrong.
when you have new product that comes out.
Dang it.
I was right.
2866.
Right for who?
Baines.
Yeah, I told you,
He needs to get back on his horse and go get
Mr. 3000,
He needs
Bernie
to get
Mac.
What does he need?
well,
134 more hits. Harold,
yeah.
go do it. You're
That'd
already
take
in the
about-
Hall of Fame. You're only 65 years old. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, it only take him 10 years. But again, they have parallels on. And what I like is they're gonna have some chunky patches in this. Those mem cards aren't gonna be. They're gonna look good. in this
Yeah,
kind of product.
huge.
It's a thick card stock too. It's like 100, 130 point. I haven't seen the cards personally, but from the photos, I'd assume that they're going to be a thicker card stock.
Speaking of thicker cardstock, actually, that's a terrible segue. It has nothing to do with it. I want to introduce a new segment here besides $5,000 bounty for anybody who can lead me to who stole stuff from our store. Actually, I asked for some questions in the chat, and MC Calcium says, I have a jumbo upper deck signed 1985 Jordan card. He's now he's quotation marked the word jumbo and 1985. So I don't think he's, it's what it is. I think I'm familiar with this card. It's the one where he's dunking in the warm-ups.
If that,
We have one of those, but it's
Yeah.
not signed.
yeah,
If that's the one that you're talking about, MC, if it has the upper deck authentication or is already slabbed and authenticated by a third party like PSA, DNA, or something like that, we're talking about some serious bucks. Probably in the 15 to 25K range is probably
Wow.
my guess.
yeah.
If it's actually authenticated. So love to see that. If you can have that brought to the shop, we'd love to see that. Also, MC says that Harold was one heck of a white sock, single sock, and that no one holds a candle to Frank Thomas. And I will tell you, MC saying it's not from 85. Send us a picture. You can email us a photo of it to truesportscards916 gmail.com. We'll give you some opinions on it, or you can always just send it to us on Instagram. We'll take a look at
Or
it.
come and see us at 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland off 65 and Stanford
That is a
Ranch.
smooth sounding voice of yours.
Yeah.
Soon
Every once in a
enough, in the
while.
next couple of weeks, we're going to be having the True Sports Card podcast hosted by Big Shep. That's
Oh,
going to be
breaking news. Just put it out
I
there
just
like
threw it
that.
out there.
I love it. Yeah.
So that's going to be happening in the
Old
next few
roots.
weeks, and Shep will be the host of that. You will not have to listen to me. You'll have to only listen to me here on the
So
radio.
it'll be a knowledgeable podcast about trading cards from
Absolutely.
big nerd.
And
Love
you'll
it.
hear analogies that don't make sense, like that Darren Sproles is taller than me and all the other stuff.
I mean, he is 5'6". Yeah. Frank Thomas, though, big guy. Still.
Great guy.
He's still the big hurt.
He was super awesome.
He looked like he could still play.
Yeah.
I mean, he was at the May Expo. It's just one of the many superstars we've had through the shop. But yeah, let's get to it.
New segment.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro. What this is the fact that there's hobby news that's given out, and it's exciting for some people, but for the most of us, the rest of us, who cares?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Cool
gonna
story,
get there.
bro. Yeah, who cares? The story that has broke this week is that Babe Ruth had a jersey, not that he's around anymore, but a Babe Ruth jersey was sold on auction for the great amount. I'm getting the exact amount.
Oh, it's a big number. Can you read all those numbers?
I can read all those
Okay.
numbers. So the iconic Ruth sold at auction for $24 million. It was the one that was from the called shot jersey during the 1932 World Series against the Chicago Cubs, where Ruth hit the infamous home run that is now sold for $24 million. Shep, do we care?
No, because I only had 22 million to spend on it, so it was outside of my budget. No, it's neat that it's sold. One, again, how I want to know the percentage that they know it was that jersey, because we're talking, what year was it again?
1932.
1930. Yeah.
1932 World Series. The New York Yankees slugger jersey went for a record $24.12 million after a bidding war that lasted over 6 hours in Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, you were there at the 32 series, so you could probably identify it. I can't. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of trust to put into somebody by looking. There was no video. I mean, photos matching.
It is now known as the highest
it's crazy.
sports memorabilia item, including cards, ever sold. The amount the jersey sold for topped fellow Yankees Mickey Mantle's 1952 rookie card, which the Dallas-based auction house of Heritage Auctions sold for $12.6 million in 2022.
I'd rather take 2 Mickey Mantle rookie cards over the jersey.
And I would do the jersey.
See,
And the reason why is because there are other Mickey Mantles to be purchased, including multiple 10s. Whether it's attainable or not, who knows? But there's only one jersey. But then again, Shep, you brought up the best point of all. How do we know that's the exact jersey?
and I believe them. I do, because what I also have to say, I'm not the one that did the research or was vetting it to spend my 24 million on it. Congrats to having 24 million to buy a baseball jersey first. You've done something in life. That's awesome. More than I could have. But hey,
the track record shows that that's going to go up in value.
yeah, for sure.
I mean,
It's just, that's a lot of eggs to put in a basket. I like it. Like it's teach your own. We've talked about this before. Would you rather have an autographed jersey or an autographed card? Which one, and it speaks
depends
different.
on who
The
you
person.
are.
Yeah. What you're going to do with it at the end of the day. It's just amazing but it brings eyeballs to the hobby, and I like it. My mom called me about it.
She did?
Yeah. And said, hey, did you see this sold? And I get like my uncle texts, and, they watch sports a little bit, but it's not like it's their daily life like it is for us. And for them to see that.
But to the average collector, it doesn't mean
No, because
squat.
it's
has
the
nothing to do
1%
with
of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%
Yeah,
of
like-
the 0.5%.
Yeah, you're sitting there going, cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Really. Let's close out with some stuff that we want to make sure that we talk about as we close up. Again, True Sports Cards at our shop, 6661 Stanford Ranch. We are going to be having that Topps Hobby Rip Night. That's going to be on September 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. Bring the kids, bring the wife, bring the husband. If you're listening and you're one of our great female listeners, bring the husband or bring whoever it is that you love to bring to an event to where you're going to have a great time, hang out, spend some time talking about cards, talking about sports, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
bring somebody that might be into sports but maybe not done cards before, and show them what it's like.
We're going to be giving away a lot of stuff.
It'd be a great entry to the hobby and to meet people and see what it's like, because we've had that. Like one of my best friends never collected cards. I gave him a few cards, and all of a sudden 3 years later he's a full blown addict and loves cards, and so
I'm going to sneak in a little something here out of nowhere just at the end of the show as we're wrapping up.
Not good for us, but good for everybody else. I
haven't announced this. I don't even think we've really told our team this much. October 19th.
Oh, I heard about this. You're going to break this now?
Why not?
There's just a few minutes left in the show.
It's like one of those things where you tell people at the
and then walk out the door.
And he's just like, I got to go. October 19th. We're going to have a trade night, our biggest trade night ever. It's going to be under the stars. We're going to have a tent. I'm spending big bucks to make this happen. October 19th.
Not like a tent, but like a event tent.
Like an event tent.
Not like a camping tent.
Not like a camping tent. We wouldn't be able to fit many people in there.
Cancel that order.
We've got a phone call coming in. Should we take it ahead of time? All right, let's take it. Got Adam on the line. Adam, it's Emran along with Shep.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know I picked up some cool autos on some wild cards. I was wondering if there's any value on there.
Okay, so great question. Thank you, Adam. So when you said wild card, we're talking about the normally unlicensed product, but there's good stuff in there. Adam, are you still with us? Who are the autos?
I've got like a Gibbs and a Skeens, and I got a duel on there too. Not the Skeens, but I got good pictures.
Okay, so Shep will take this one. Thank you, Adam. Great call. Good question.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take this, Shep. What do you feel about wild card autographs?
I think they're great because they're the player license. So you're getting a bunch of great players and stars, especially the young guys, at a really reasonable price.
Absolutely.
And you're able to obtain a rookie autograph of a guy that in another product could be 10 times the price, but you're still being able to get this guy's rookie autograph. And we've seen the unlicensed stuff for Brady, some of his unlicensed early stuff when he was a rookie. Tremendous value in there.
I think that they're just a mispriced asset is what Brian Gray called it, a Leaf product.
Yeah. And let me tell you, never let anybody tell you how to collect or what to collect. Those are good cards to collect. You're going to say the 19th, who's going to be there? Who? Tell us, Emran.
Kevin Herter will be signing autographs on October 19th.
Red Velvet?
Red Velvet will be there completely free if you sign up through our website. We'll give you more details on that next week. That's my teaser. Kevin Herter, the Sacramento Kings shooting guard, will be at True Sports Cards October 19th. Peace out. We'll see you next week.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball.